Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Recently I bought new laces and I've chosen this one for my next lingerie set. Keep watching this video till the end and I show you the easiest way to sew lingerie, which can be used by all beginners. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so as not to miss my videos where I show and tell you how to sew lingerie. And let's go! First, I'm going to make lace panties, and for making it I use the basic panty pattern from my sewing course. A link with my course you can find in the description box. And it is a thong pattern and I changed it because I want to make panties with adjustable straps. And now my pattern looks like this. I place the pattern on the lace this way, pin it, and now I need to cut the pattern out of fabric. By the way, I recently bought a rotary cutter, now we'll check it out. In general, it's a good deal. It cuts thin fabric well, and where embroidery is a little harder to cut, but overall I like it. This is what the panty parts look like, and I'm going to sew an elastic band to the beautiful edge of the lace so that the edge doesn't stretch afterwards. I cut the gusset lining out of cotton fabric and now sew the elastic band to the lace using a 3-step zigzag. The panty parts are connected as I connected the red panty parts in the previous video. I will leave the link with this video in the description box. Just like the red panties, I processed the sides of the panties with a fold-over elastic. First I pinned the fold-over elastic to the lace and then sew the 3-step zigzag. I took the length of the elastic band 10% less than the length of the processed edge. Also added 6 cm to the tails because later I'm going to put the rings into these tails. Now I put these rings in these tails. By the way, these rings are not metal. I recently ordered them from a new store. It seems to be metal, but no, these rings are not sticky to the magnet. I checked it. I sew on the tails by sewing a zigzag, but sewing a straight stitch is also a good option, and then I cut off the extra elastic band. Also, I prepared 2 strap elastics 17 cm long each, and I actually checked it and it was not enough because these strap elastics are new ones and don't stretch very well, so I decided to take a length of the strap elastics equal to 25 cm each. And now I put these strap elastics into the rings. And here I need to sew a zigzag stitch. And my panties are ready. Now let's start to make the garter belt, okay? I drafted the pattern by myself following the instructions on my Patreon, and I leave a link with my Patreon in the description box. And following my instructions, you can draft your own garter belt pattern. So I changed my basic pattern and now my pattern looks like this. Also, I always make a mock-up fabric just to check how this or that thing will fit. And my garter belt is going to look like this. I've already cut the pattern out of fabric and totally I have 6 pieces, and this is all the details that I need for making this garter belt. And now, as I promised in the beginning of this video, I'm going to show you the easy way how you can sew lingerie. I need to connect all these details, and for doing this I'm going to sew a straight stitch at a distance of 1 cm. After that I sew a zigzag 3 mm wide. And then I cut off the excess lace without touching the zigzag. Using this simple method you can also sew underwear and the wrong side will look neat. By the way, the first bra that I made using this method, and this bra served me about 2 years. And I prepared 4 strap elastics 40 cm long each, and I've already put the sliders into these strap elastics, and now I need to sew a zigzag stitch. And now I need to put these strap elastics into the garter clips. I pin the strap elastic to the lace from the wrong side, and next I need to sew a wide zigzag. Even the wide zigzag looks very neat and beautiful. Check it out. By the way, I didn't sew 1 cm of strap elastic on top because next I need to sew the elastic band to the top of the garter belt. And to make it easier to sew the elastic band to the garter belt, we can first take the elastic band, fold it in half and mark the middle, and then take the garter belt, also fold it in half and mark the middle, and after that they can connect the control points. And then, as usual, I need to sew the zigzag close to the shaped edge. Next, I turn the elastic band to the wrong side and sew a 3-step zigzag. And the last step, I need to sew the hook and eye closure. I usually do it like this. First, I pin the hook and eye to the garter belt just to fix the position. Then I do hand stitches, and finally I sew a zigzag on my sewing machine. Yeah, I know it's not fast, but this way we can sew on the hook and eye closure nicely and neatly. And all the same, if we talk about custom-made lingerie, then quality is the main thing, right? And oh my god guys, I really love this lace. It is a non-stretch, did I tell you? But looks amazing! And ta-da! The garter belt and panties are ready, and this lace is a delight. I don't really like the strap elastics, it's dense, but overall I can wear it without any problems. And in the next video I will show you how to sew a bra, so don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss my new videos, okay? By the way guys, also follow me on my Instagram. It's interesting there too. Love, kiss, and see you soon!